Hello and welcome to Spoken English Studies. This week we are going to be looking at the difference between affect with an A and effect with an E. As you can see, the main difference is that affect is a verb and effect is a noun. Today I'm going to concentrate on the different usage when affect is a verb and effect is a noun. Like everything in English, there are some exceptions, and in some cases, we can use affect as a noun and effect as a verb. But for today, I'm only going to concentrate on their most common use. To start with, we are going to look at their explanations. So when we use affect, it means to have an influence on or to cause a change in someone or something. For example, the cold weather really affects my health. And the explanation for effect as a noun is the result of a specific or particular influence. For example, I have tried taking different types of medicine, but they didn't have any effect as I still feel unwell. Now let's look at these examples in more detail. So I will start with example number 1, which is affect with the A. As you can see, the cold weather in this example is the influence, and my health has been affected or changed because of this influence. We use affect in this example because affect is a verb. We could also change this word to damage, for example, which is another verb, because as we know, verbs are action or doing words, and so the cold weather is acting or doing the damage or effect to my health. And for example number 2, where we are using effect with the E, you can see that the medicine is the change or influence, and the feeling unwell is the result of this change or influence. Like it states in the example, I have tried taking different types of medicine. So I have tried the medicine, I've already taken them, and the result afterwards is that they did not do anything because I still feel sick. I'm still not better and I still don't feel any better. Another helpful tip when thinking about which one of these words to use is that even though they are different and are used in different ways, the meanings are connected. So usually if something affects an object or person or changes something connected to that object or person, the object or person then experiences the effect of that action. So after the first action has been done, or the first effect with an A has been done, the result of this will be the effect with an E. So basically, one thing causes the other. Now let's look at some examples of this. So as you can see, I have written 2 different examples. Number 1, the storm affected many coastal towns in Bali, leaving a devastating effect for many local businesses. And example number 2, John's sleep was affected by the loud music, and so the next day he was suffering from the effects of not enough sleep. Also, I have highlighted which part is the cause or change and which part is the result. Now let's look at example number 2 in more detail. As you can see, it says that John's sleep was affected by the loud music. This means that John was sleeping and suddenly he heard some loud music which woke him up. Or maybe there was loud music playing all night and he couldn't sleep properly. Maybe he would sleep for a little bit and then wake up. It could be either of those things. It's not specific enough for us to know this. But we do know that his sleep was affected, or something happened and influenced his sleep. And so the result of this was the next day he maybe felt really tired, he couldn't concentrate on his work. We do not know again because it is not specific enough, but we do know that he was suffering. So he was having a bad day because he did not get enough sleep. And finally, another useful tip is a good way to remember when to use these words correctly is to remember the word raven. Raven is the bird that's shown in the picture. So if you remember the word raven, which is spelled R-A-V-E-N, then you can hopefully remember affect, verb, effect, noun. If you have liked this video, please press like and subscribe for more videos. Every Wednesday, I will be posting a new video explaining the difference between two confusing words. Thank you.